He's taking his first steps to run for the California House of Representatives. Wait till you find out how old he is. We want to see your ID. We want to find out if you're old enough to be on the show.
At 23 years old, Ricky Gill has filed papers to run for the State House of Representatives. And Cody's in the bistro with him. Holy cow.
I was doing that stuff yesterday, you know? Much less 23. Ricky, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cody.
Very nice to meet you. Okay, so what's your dream? What's your goal here?
Well, in this particular contest, this is pertains to California's 11th district. It's for the U.S. Congress, and frankly, our goal is just to bring some attention to people's quality of life there. People are hurting in San Joaquin County. There's a high unemployment rate, and we want to introduce some vision.
Okay, you are 23 years old.
Currently 23.
23 years old.
That's right.
Did you think maybe baby steps? Or are you just skipping the baby steps and just going to the big house?
I get this question often enough. You know, I've got some experience. I'm proud of the experience I've got under my belt. I served on the State Board of Education, and in fact, one of the reasons we have a state high school exit exam is because of the leadership I exhibited there. So, you know, Cody, some people think of this as being kind of soon and sudden, but we're fresh, and that's the flip side.
Why not? You know, why not? You know, we've done the other things. We've never had anybody that young. So you did some research. The youngest person we've had in Congress was 25, we think?
That's the legal limit.
Oh,
so you got to be 25, and we would be constitutionally eligible next year.
Okay.
That's I know I'm young, so instead of saying I'm 23 now, I say I'm turning 24, and we will be constitutional, to make a long story short.
Yeah, rounding it up makes it seem so much older. 24,
that's right.
yeah, that's old.
Older and cooler.
What kind of steps do you have to take? Because, you know, there was a part of me about 10 years ago that said, you know what, I think I should run. When I was back in Indiana, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll run. And then all of a sudden I realized, oh, that's really hard work. Yeah. But what do you have to do to you know, because you're in an exploratory phase right now, but you had to do some paperwork and stuff like that?
Yeah, you got to go through some motions, but more importantly, you got to test your conscience out and see if this is something you really want to do. And the one thing that has become really clear to me is people want change there in San Joaquin County. The unemployment rate is unacceptably high, and they want someone who's fresh and someone who's going to really bring a vision to that place. We frankly have, we've had some leadership that's failed us. We've had a broken cycle of politics, and people want a better way forward, and we hope to give them that.
I tell you what, you sound like a pro already. I asked him one thing, he went to where he's going. He's staying on point. You're doing good. You're doing very good. Now, when will you know officially that you're going to do it?
You know, we're going to give this exploratory phase a couple of months, and I've fielded some community leaders who are going to hopefully prepare a recommendation. And if they give us a green light in maybe 10 to 12 weeks, that's when we'll proceed forward, and hopefully we'll revisit with you then.
Okay, that sounds great. We'd love to have you on again.
Thanks,
the only advice I have for you, I think you should get this down. You got to do the thumb when you're talking. Do that a little bit more.
Left or right?
Yeah, either way. You know, either way. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Cody. This is great. Thank you so much.
I mean,
Appreciate it.
23 years old.